My name is Frank Weber. I'm the Senior Vice President of Fleet Operations. So basically, my team and we manage everything that has to do with operations of the ship. Started 30 years ago. I thought it would be fun to work on a ship, and here we are. So the advantage that we had was we had a blank piece of paper to start with. And then you look at this and say, okay, what does a cruise vacation look like in today's world with technology and apps and the way we live today, taking the formalities out, having great dining experiences that are not forced that you have to go, let's say, to a main dining room and then you have to go there and you have to go there. And so we were able to basically take a look at all these experiences and create a modern version of it. And we call it the modern romance of sailing. So really embracing this is a ship, this is a great thing to do, but what is the modern application of this? And with the viewpoint of how we live our lives today. You don't go to a banquet every night, but you may go to a different restaurant every night. And so we enable this. And we said we don't only want to create an amazing or the best cruise vacation, we want to create a vacation of a lifetime. Yeah, we have a great hardware here. There's no question about it. But it's at the end of the day, it's a crew that delivers the experience. And so we want to make sure we deliver a great experience for our crew so they can deliver a great experience for our sailors. I think that is really at the core what's different about us. I really want people to care and be passionate about what they do. Sustainability, has been part of this from the very beginning. So, for example, we don't sell bottled water. It's crazy when you think about it. The carbon footprint of this is staggering. You bottle water in Italy or in France, you put it in a plastic bottle, then you have to package the stuff up, you put it on a pallet. The pallet then has to be transported to a ship. We produce fresh water on board. It's the best water you can get. So there's all these little things. I'll give you another example. Also technology. Our kitchen technology is designed to be as energy efficient as possible. So we have 6 what you would call traditional sit-down restaurants. Okay. So we have our wake restaurant here. We have our extra virgin Italian restaurant, Gun Bay, our Korean barbecue. We have Razzle Dazzle, which is much more vegan, vegetarian forward. Test Kitchen, which is like a tasting menu restaurant. But then we have all these other eateries around. So everything is made on board. And so what you do is you bring everything down to these smaller venues, okay? And each of these venues have their own kitchen. And they really work like an a la carte kitchen. So Rake Restaurant is independent from, let's say, Extra Virgin, okay? We make a dish for you. It's really the idea of quality over quantity. And yeah, you can eat as much as you want, but we make sure that we always deliver you a freshly prepared, freshly cooked, individual item, that is of high quality and looks great and tastes great and in a great environment. Key out of this is consistency, quality, and efficiency, because now I don't need to have some cook going back to the equipment all the time and see if the chicken is done. You can program a recipe in there, put it in a combi, press the button for that particular recipe. Let's say it's a roast chicken. You prep your chicken, you put your seasoning on and everything, and then you close it and you press the button, you set it and forget it, and when it's ready, it makes a sound and you take it out. So, and also from a maintenance perspective, there's only one company I have to call every time. I call MKN, and so when you have one consistent equipment application, let's say MKN all the way across, it's one interface. I only have to train people once. It's the same on every ship. For me, the FlexiChef is really a great invention. Like I said, it has all these components of quality and efficiency and multi-use. So the footprint, of this piece of equipment can do so many things. And one of the features, that really sold me on the equipment is also the self-cleaning feature. One, it's environmentally friendly because it basically, cleans the equipment with basically high pressure. You don't really have to use chemicals on it, which adds a safety component to it, environmental and a safety component to it. So if I don't have to give chemicals into somebody's hands to clean something, that is of course hugely beneficial from a workplace safety perspective. And then the efficiency, so within 5 minutes, rather than waiting for somebody to come and clean the equipment, I can just put in the cleaning arm and press the button, and then 5 minutes later I have a clean piece of equipment. Makes it of course extremely efficient because the cook can just do it, and it's like, again, you press the button and you walk away, and 5 minutes later you can start your new process. So for me, this is really, it's my favorite.